It is holiday season 2022, and you're curious what to get that person in your life who loves RVing. I have a great selection of 10 of the most popular items on Amazon in the RV arena, camping arena, that kind of stuff. Nikki and I, as you may have seen here on the YouTube channel, do a lot of RVing, so I am pretty familiar with most of these things. Most I will have little videos of. Some I will not have tried, and I'll let you know honestly. What do you say we kick it off with number 10? As you can see up here, this is one of my favorite accessories that we got for our RV. This is the Furion Vision S7 camera system. This thing is absolutely a game changer, especially if you're dealing with a travel trailer, which we were. I found it to be essential for safety. Number one, you can see behind yourself. You can see your blind spots next to the trailer. It simply replaces your marker lights on the trailer or on the RV with new LED marker lights and cameras built into them, as well as a camera on the back of the trailer or RV. There is a 7-inch screen on your dashboard, and it has infrared vision. I don't know if you could tell up here or not, but like I did a test in my video where I went into a dark section of the campground and everything looks black. I click on that infrared camera and see the entire campground. You could see campers, you can trees, people walking around, all this stuff which you could never see without this system. This is definitely, if you get this for somebody, they are really gonna appreciate it. Number 9. Number 9, this is a strange one for me. I'm laughing at myself because this is really a list of those most popular things on Amazon. This is a brand that I didn't do so well in our RV. We had a Jensen TV, we had Jensen radio, all these kind of things. Now, obviously they were stocked from the factory, so I understand they were the junkiest that they could possibly put in it and still be a TV, but I absolutely hated it, hated it. Replaced it with a really nice Samsung TV, but this TV here in the 9th position is actually a Jensen, and it has tremendous recommendations on Amazon. So I haven't tried it, I haven't used it. It is 19 inches, which is a really nice effective size. It is 1080 quality video-wise. It has a built-in DVD player. It has your standard VESA mount, so you should be able to mount it anywhere. I will obviously admit that Jensen does focus on these RV camping products, so it's probably built to a more durable quality than my Samsung TV that I had replaced my junky one with. But all I can say is it's got tremendous recommendations. It is all the way up here on Amazon's list, so I've included it honestly here in number 9, so you'll have to check that out yourself. All right, so here's one that I did not try out myself, but it is a Wineguard product. I did use a couple other Wineguard products. They were all excellent. This is way up here on Amazon's list, so I wanted to tell you about it. This is the Wineguard T4, which is a satellite system which you can use while you're in motion, which is a big deal that it'll track satellites while you're traveling down the road. And from what I understand, it uses all the major satellite TV carriers. You could use Dish, you could use DirecTV, you could use Bell TV, all those. You can get subscription services for those and have satellite HD video anywhere in the world you go pretty much. So it looks like a great piece. I personally haven't tried it. It is highly, highly rated on Amazon, and all the other Wineguard products that I have used were awesome. So I'm gonna say this one firmly belongs in position number 8. In number 7 is one that I am a huge fan of. You see the video playing over here. This is the LevelMate Pro RV leveling system. This was an absolute game changer for me and Nikki. If you're new to RVs, maybe the person you're looking for is an RVer, but you're not in the RV world, so let me tell you a little how this works. So the first thing you need to do when you get into your campsite at the campground is you need to level your RV. Everything, not only do you only want to walk around on a level platform, but everything within the RV is designed to work on a level platform. So it is really important that your RV is level. How do you do that? You send your wife out in the rain with a flashlight at night, and she puts like some wood underneath the tires. She tells you to back up. You back it up a little bit. She checks the bubble level. She says go forward, back. It is quite an adventure, and it is not so fun, although it will build your team working with your wife or whoever's going on your vacation with you. until you get the person this LevelMate Pro Plus, which automates the whole thing. It is freaking amazing. You install a sensor in your vehicle, then all you have to do is connect your phone to the app, which connects to that sensor, and you don't have to send your wife out in the dark, in the rain to level it. You simply look at your phone. It tells you exactly front to back, left to right, what the position of your trailer or RV is, and then you can just manually adjust it. Sometimes you do still need to get out to adjust the leveling materials, but you don't have to go through that whole thing of yelling back and forth to each other, go forward, go back, go sideways. Ends it all. I have a really detailed video here on YouTube on how to do that installation. I'll include the link below, but this is an absolute game changer. Whoever you get this for will certainly love it. Number 6 will not fit on this table, but I have a video of my unboxing video for this. This is the Westinghouse 4500 watt inverter generator. That's important. I'm going to tell you why in a moment. So here's what you need to know. Obviously, if you're camping, vacationing, or if you have a hurricane, you don't have power in your house, you're going to need a generator. This Westinghouse inverter generator is really kind of special in the fact that, number one, it is super quiet. It is really amazing. Much more quiet than those open frame external generators, those ones that are supposed to be at a work site, not at a campground. And it is an inverter generator, which what that means is the power that comes out of it is much cleaner. It's much more level than in those external frame kind of cheap ones that are supposed to be at the work site powering drills and that kind of stuff, which is important to you and your family because all those electronics that you plug in, whether it be your TV, your video games, your laptop, all those things need kind of like smooth, clean energy, and the inverter definitely provides that as opposed to one of those junkier, noisier, open frame ones. So this is an absolutely amazing product. I've used it myself for a long time, and it definitely belongs on number 6, and anybody you get it for would be super duper happy about that. So number 5 is a great safety device, and it's also super for camping. It is from Jackery. It is their 300 watt power station. So what that is basically a portable battery which provides that pure sine wave. Remember that we were talking about that with the inverter generator before? Same thing again, a nice clean power signature comes out of it. It's gonna last you a long time. You're gonna get a tremendous battery life out of this at 300 watts. It only takes about 2 hours to charge via a 110. And it is also compatible with a lot of those solar generators. So if you're boondocking, you want to set up some solar panels, charge your battery back up, it will work with it just fine. This particular unit has 2 110 plugs. It has one USB-C, one high output USB-A, as well as a 12 volt output for your car applications, that kind of stuff. So you're gonna be able to power pretty much everything you need to. This is definitely a great gift for somebody. I would highly recommend it. Jackery is a great brand. Hey, I want to take a quick time out and remind you that down below are links for all these products, our Amazon affiliate links. It really helps the channel if you use those. Even if you're just researching, not buying, we really appreciate that. I want to say thank you in advance. And I'm going to ask you to comment below, right? We've talked about generators and also battery packs. I'm curious what you guys do. Do you guys boondock and you bring a battery backup, or are you more in the RV kind of camping thing and you're bringing a generator with you? Let us know. I find that really interesting, and if there's a good model that you think I should review, put that in the comments as well. Okay, this here is one of those products which I have not tried myself, but it is way up there on Amazon, and I know what the value of it is. If you remember back at item number 10, I believe it was my Furion camera system with the side cameras and the back cameras and the infrared, all that kind of stuff, but obviously that's much more expensive. Here in position number 4 is the HD, was that 4? Here in position number 4 is the HD eRaptor ERP01. Did I get it? No, it's ERT01. It's so hard. What a crazy name that is. But here's the point. This is a much more basic backup camera system. It is completely universal, mounts to the back of your truck, to your RV, your car even, goes where the license plate frame goes. And it provides a 149-degree field of view, nice wide angle. This does have that night vision, and it is waterproof. So this is a great, obviously an entirely different price range than the original one we were talking to about, which is why it is so up high here on the list, because it's hard to avoid the value in it. This is a great way. If you're looking for safety, honestly, if one of my kids had a car that didn't have a backup camera in it, I'd have one of these on there in a second. Those backup cameras are so essential. I don't know how that we ever existed without them, but this is a great kit. It is number 4 on the list. Okay, so this is not exactly my list, the products I would pick. This is number 3 on Amazon, which is the Rhino Portable Waste Tank. Yes, that's right. So if you're not into RVing and you have somebody who does do RVing, camping, that kind of stuff, sometimes they don't have the hookup, especially if you're like in the woods or something like that, right at your campsite to hook up your waste going into the sewer or disposal system. So you have to carry an extra tank for that. And this is that tank. This holds 28 gallons of stuff that you don't want in a very easy to clean plastic tank that has wheels on it. So if you're at one of those campgrounds where you can't just dump it right at your campsite into the sewer system, you put it in this tank, roll it over to the dump station, pour it out, nice, clean, elegant, easy answer. Does not sound like the greatest thing for Christmas, but if you have somebody who doesn't have that available to them, they would actually really enjoy this as a Christmas gift. But it is super popular on Amazon. So here it is, number 3 on our list from Rhino. All right, we're getting to the pointy end of the thing. Here we are at number 2. This is from EF Echo Power. This is their Power Station River 2. That's the specific model. This thing sounds pretty incredible. When I say sounds pretty incredible, you can see the picture up here. I have not tested this myself, so I cannot put my full weight of experience behind it, but you don't get to this point on Amazon without being a great product. So let me tell you about some of the features of this. This is a 1,000-watt battery. 1,000-watt battery, which apparently you can fast charge in only an hour, which is pretty incredible. It is compatible with your solar charging as well if you want to be able to boondock, hook up a little solar panel to it and charge it that way. It has basically every kind of plug ever invented on it. You can run 11 high output items on this at one time, whether it be USB, conventional AC, all the different, every kind of plug you possibly ever imagine is on this unit. I think the craziest thing about this is you have 1,000 watts of battery power, 11 different kinds of plugs, all this amazing stuff, and it still only weighs 13.3 pounds. That is ridiculously cool. That is like nothing, and it is an incredibly powerful unit. Battery technology is really coming along. So this thing seems like something that anybody who's into camping or even safety around the house, right? I'm here in Florida, I lived in New York, we got hurricanes in both places. In New York, we even added blizzards to it where you would lose the power. So a battery backup in the house is an awesome idea. Anyway, this is item number 2 on the list. And in first position is number 1, again from EcoFlow. They're clearly crushing it in this space. This is a 110-watt portable solar power station. So obviously you can charge number 2 that we just discussed earlier with this, or all kinds of other devices. These are foldable, lightweight. They have a good efficiency rate of 23%. They are IP68 waterproof and dustproof, which is perfect for your camping, boondocking, that kind of stuff. Listen, I've tested a bunch of these out. I haven't tested this particular model out, but it is so cool to be able to just pull up wherever you are. You're gonna stay for a couple days, unfold these solar panels, and as long as the sun is out and the weather is good, you have power. And if you bought number 2, you can have power at night because you stored it in number 2, and then you can use it at night. And we're not talking number 1 and number 2 like that. This is a Christmas special. Bottom line is, if you have somebody in your life who's into camping and they're gonna do a little boondocking, meaning no power, that kind of stuff, this is an amazing product for them. It is light, it is efficient, it works amazing, and you could have power while you're out in your tent in the woods so that you could be watching my YouTube videos. In any case, I hope this was helpful. Again, the links are all down below in the description. I am Doug from Doug and Nikki, and I'll see you again in 2023.